in the first line, the quarter note at the beginning of the measure is tied to an eighth note, the first of a pair of eighth notes. And that means that that note lasts for 1 plus a half, which equals 1 1/2. And that goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. The line directly below it, you need to add a dot to the quarter notes that had a little tie on them in the line above. And once you add that dot, you will have a dotted quarter note, which lasts for 1 1/2 counts. And it's followed by a single eighth note, this time no beam connecting it to any other eighth note, just a flag identifying it as an eighth note. And this then is the exact same rhythm once you get those dots put on the quarter notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and. So both those two little song segments I played were exactly the same rhythm. They just looked different because of the way the rhythm was spelled out. Now down to the second half of the page, and down here you have some dotted lines to trace to make ties. And once again, this makes it a quarter note tied to a single eighth note, which is the first out of a pair of eighth notes, and that makes it 1 1/2 counts. So this little song segment goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 repeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Directly below, way down at the bottom of the page, you need to add dots to the quarter notes that are directly under the quarter notes that were tied to eighth notes in what I just played. And also you need to add a flag to single eighth notes that are missing the flag, and those are directly underneath the single eighth note that I played in the first song segment on the second half of the page. Wherever you see there was a pair of eighth notes, didn't play the first one because it was tied, but you do play the second eighth note. Right below there, that's where you have to put the flag on the eighth note. And then we'll get the exact same rhythm as what I played before. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 repeat it.